Choose to be happy. Good morning, my friends. I want to start today with a simple question. What does happiness mean to you? Is it success? Is it having everything you've ever wanted? Or is it something else entirely? Let me tell you something that changed my life. Happiness is not found in what we have. It's not found in where we are. It's found in who we are, in the choices we make every single day. Life can be hard, can't it? You know, we all face challenges. We all face struggles. Some of you might be sitting here today carrying a heavy burden. It might feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Maybe it's a health issue, maybe it's a broken relationship, or maybe it's that quiet, aching feeling of not being enough. Let me tell you, I've been there. I've felt that pain. I've felt the frustration of looking at life and wondering why things had to be this way. But I learned something powerful along the way. Happiness is a choice. That happiness is a choice, not a result of circumstances. We often wait for the perfect moment to be happy when we get that promotion, find the right partner, or achieve a goal we've been striving for. But the truth is, if we tie our happiness to external events, we're giving away our power to things beyond our control. Life is unpredictable. And circumstances will always fluctuate. Some days will be filled with challenges, while others will feel like smooth sailing. If we constantly wait for the right conditions to be happy, we will always find reasons to delay that feeling. Choosing happiness means deciding to embrace what we have right now. It's a mindset. It's about acknowledging that even when things aren't perfect, we have the ability to shape our perspective. We can choose to focus on what we're grateful for, on the little moments that bring us peace, even when life is hard. Happiness doesn't come from waiting for life to align with our desires. It comes from accepting life as it is and deciding to find joy in it. Choosing happiness doesn't mean ignoring pain or pretending everything is okay when it's not. It means making a conscious decision to look for light, even in the darkest moments. It's an active choice to not let negativity dictate our outlook, to not let frustration take away our inner peace. It's recognizing that while we can't always control our circumstances, we can control how we respond to them. When we realize this, we stop waiting for life to give us permission to be happy. Instead, we take charge and create our own happiness. No matter what life throws our way, focusing on gratitude, even in the midst of challenges, has the power to shift our entire perspective. When life is tough, it's easy to become fixated on what we don't have or what's not going well. We get caught in a cycle of negativity, constantly dwelling on problems and obstacles. But in every situation, there is something to be grateful for, even if it's hard to see at first. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring your struggles. It means choosing to look beyond them and find the good, however small, that still exists. Gratitude is a practice, and like any practice, it gets easier the more we do it. When we make the decision to focus on what we're grateful for, we begin to notice things that we might have overlooked before. It could be something as simple as the sun shining, the warmth of a cup of coffee, or the support of a friend. These moments might seem insignificant, but they add up. They remind us that even in challenging times, there are blessings that can bring us peace and joy. Gratitude has a way of softening the edges of difficulty. It doesn't erase pain, but it does provide us with a tool to navigate it more effectively. When we express gratitude, we shift our energy from lack to abundance. We stop focusing on what we don't have and start acknowledging what we do. This shift can open us up to more positive experiences, creating a mindset that invites growth and resilience. By choosing to look for the good, even in the hardest times, we start to build a life that is rooted in appreciation rather than frustration. Embracing imperfection and finding joy in the present is essential to living a fulfilling life. We often get caught up in the idea of perfection, whether it's the way we look, the way our life is supposed to unfold, or the goals we feel we must achieve. We think that happiness will come when everything is just right. But the reality is that perfection is an illusion, and striving for it can lead to frustration, disappointment, and burnout. Life is messy, unpredictable, and filled with imperfections, but that's what makes it beautiful. When we embrace imperfection, we free ourselves from the constant pressure to meet unrealistic standards. We begin to understand that our flaws, mistakes, and setbacks are part of who we are. Instead of striving for perfection, we focus on progress. We appreciate the growth that comes from learning, the wisdom that comes from failures, and the richness that comes from embracing life as it is rather than as we think it should be. Finding joy in the present means letting go of the constant desire for more, for the next best thing, for a future that may never come. We realize that happiness doesn't lie in the future, but right here, right now. It's about savoring the small moments, the laugh with a friend, the beauty of nature, the warmth of a hug. These simple, imperfect moments are often the ones that bring the most genuine joy. When we stop waiting for everything to be perfect and start living in the moment, we start experiencing life in its fullest, authentic form. We begin to understand that imperfection doesn't detract from our happiness. It enhances it. Sharing your happiness to inspire and uplift others is one of the most powerful ways to create a ripple effect of positivity. Happiness isn't just something that exists for ourselves, it's something that can be passed on to others. When we choose to be happy, we open the door for others to feel that same energy, to see the possibility of joy in their own lives, even when they're struggling. It's amazing how just a smile, a kind word, or a simple act of generosity can lift someone's spirit and change the course of their day. Often we think of happiness as something private, something we keep to ourselves. But the truth is, happiness thrives when it's shared. The more we give, the more we receive. When we take the time to show kindness or offer encouragement, we aren't just helping the other person, we're also creating an environment where happiness can flourish. When someone sees you choosing to smile, to stay positive, even when life isn't perfect, it shows them that they have a choice too. It reminds them that despite life's ups and downs, there is always something to be grateful for, always something to smile about. The beauty of sharing happiness is that it doesn't require anything extraordinary. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to be in a perfect place yourself. Simply being present and offering a listening ear, being compassionate and patient with someone, or giving a genuine compliment can make a world of difference. The smallest actions can have a profound impact, sometimes without us even realizing it. When we focus on lifting others up, we shift our attention away from our own struggles. We begin to see the connections we have with the people around us, and we realize that we're all in this together. The more we choose to uplift others, the more we cultivate a sense of community, of support, and of collective happiness. It's a reminder that happiness isn't something to hold onto selfishly, but something to spread, to give and multiply. By sharing our joy, we inspire others to do the same, creating a cycle of positivity that continues to grow and expand. Thanks for watching.